Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. In this episode, as promised in the last episode, we're going to go ahead and go to Pride Lands, which I think might just have the biggest Heartless that I can remember in the entire series.
Oh, it's you guys. Man, we were hoping you were a meal.
Hiya. Don't give me any of that hiya stuff. Thanks to you clowns, we're back to scavenging scraps for a living.
Come on, it's not that bad. I enjoyed that weak dead elephant we had yesterday.
Hey, how's Simba?
We gotta laugh every time we hear that dude's name.
Ooh, say it again.
Simba.
One more time.
Simba. Simba.
That's enough.
Go on then, see for yourself. Simba is one wishy-washy king.
Yeah, I bet about now even some of those high and mighty lionesses were wishing they'd gotten themselves a different king.
Gorge, what do you think could have happened?
Well, let's go find Simba and see. Scar? Huh?
A ghost? We better tell Simba about this. Wonder if he's up there.
You'd think the Pride Lands king, Simba, might know about ghosts in the Pride Lands, but I guess we need to tell him. Have you come to see Simba? We saw Scar's ghost. An omen like that can only be the foretelling of the end of our pride, yet King Simba won't do a thing. I guess just being the son of the great King Mufasa doesn't necessarily mean he's ready to rule the kingdom himself. Trust me, Simba will think of something. The time for thinking is past. We need him to take action, as his father would have done. He ruled with courage and pride. I remember it like it was yesterday, the mighty Mufasa. Simba will do all that too, you'll see. I'm not so sure. Wait here, I want to talk to Simba. I thought we talked some sense into Simba the last time we were here, but I guess we need to do it again.
You came back.
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Hey, Simba. Why don't we team up and do something about that Scar ghost? Seems like everybody's worried about it, so now's your big chance to show him what you're really made of.
That doesn't concern you. Sorry.
It's okay.
I just wish I knew what my father would do.
But he's not here, Simba. It's all up to you now. And that means the important thing is what you're gonna do being the king, not what your father would have done.
So you're saying it's all up to me?
See? There you go.
Exactly! We know your dad was a great king and all, but now it's your turn. Remember what I taught you. You gotta put the past behind you. It's time to go out there and show everybody things are gonna be just fine.
Yeah, you can do it.
You gotta live for today and find your own path.
Live for today and find my own path, not my father's.
That's it.
I'm glad to hear you say that, Simba. Promise me you'll help Simba any way you can.
As long as Sora handles the dangerous part.
I'm counting on you, Simba. And so is our baby.
Great, now we're gonna have to babysit.
Let's go see Rafiki first. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us something about that ghost.
And here we get the running tackle ability, which kind of works well in tandem with the dash ability. Might as well go ahead and get rid of some of the new symbols here, and might as well actually go ahead and show, in the last episode we got the wishing lamp from Agrabah. It's not really, I'm not probably ever going to use it. I can't really see a situation in which I would need to use it. But yeah, the running tackle ability works pretty well with the dash ability, but I don't really use it that often. Like, it can be used well, and I think you're supposed to use it in a fight coming up, but I prefer mainly just to use the tactics that we've been using since the beginning of the game, or really just the tactics we used in the beginning of the Pride Lands. Oh ho ho, the king, he is ready to be king. I think so. Can you tell us about Scar's ghost? Oh yes, the ghost. A being with no body, it is created when the evil heart of Scar meets the hesitating heart of Simba. Hesitating? Oh, you thought you were not? Gosh, that ghost sounds just like a Heartless. I don't know. You're right, you don't, but you do know it is upsetting. And it is upsetting the hearts of everybody in the Pride Lands. You may not know what it is, but it still is. This world, it is full of many such things, and these things a king must face. It is the test that has been set for you, Simba. That's all? Come on, you have to tell us more about the ghost. No, not today, but the hyenas in the elephant graveyard may know more. Does not matter though, there is little the Simba of late can do. Aw, don't say that, not when he's ready to try. In his head perhaps, but what about his heart? Forget it, Sora, let's head for the elephant graveyard.
Whoa.
Come on. Can't you guys just leave us alone?
Do you three know anything about Scar's ghost?
Huh? Scar's ghost?
Maybe.
You do know.
You gotta love the names of these three hyenas, Shinzi, Bonsai, and Ed. I love the last one, just Ed. I don't know why they named him that, but it kind of reminds me of Ed, Edd, and Eddy. And I think the crazy one that doesn't seem to be all there, I think his name is Ed, which would make sense if you consider Ed, Edd, and Eddy. I don't know why I'm bringing Ed, Edd, and Eddy up. That was a show I never really watched back in the day. But for this boss fight, really all you gotta do is chase them down. I don't think I've ever even had them attack me. All this is just a test of patience. Because, like I said, you gotta chase them down. They can run faster than you, and you gotta do enough damage, of course, to take all three of them out. And I know I've sped things up already in this episode, and there's gonna be more to come, mainly because there's more backtracking in the Pride Lands than any of the second trips through any of the other worlds. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it in this case, mainly because I'm just gonna just be chasing them down, and it takes forever. And finally, I took out, I don't even know, I guess that's Ed, and for that we get an extra accessory slot.
Oh no! Guess you caught us all!
What are we gonna do?
Tell me about Scar's ghost!
Sorry, we don't know nothing.
Oh, wait. It's coming back to me. That's the one that only hangs out around fraidy cats. Right, Bonsai?
Enough!
There it is. Must be a fraidy cat around here somewhere.
Simba, do something!
How does it feel to be king, Why, you must be a truly inspiring ruler by now. After all, you are the son of the great Mufasa.
Where are you going?
Ah, Simba, running away as always.
Simba!
Gosh, Rafiki was right.
You mean Simba's still unsure?
Seems like. Do you think there's some way we can help?
We should start by talking to Simba some more. Let's head back to the Pride Lands.
Where's Simba? Well, Oh ho ho, he ran away! I knew it would not be easy for him. To face his fears, he must go somewhere where the only thing to think of is what to do, not what others think of him. Why didn't you just say so? But where's Simba now? Hey, I know, he's at the Oasis. It's our favorite hangout. Got it, let's check it out. I'll lead the way. Oh no, you won't. Simba will smell you coming a mile away. And if he's smart, he'll run for the hills. Oh, right.
Father!
It seems even your daddy has abandoned your house side.
Simba!
It's no use. I'll never be the king my father was.
But Simba, that's not what you're supposed to be. You can't be Mufasa. You can only be you. Everybody believes in you as a king. They just want to see what you'll do. And if anyone's saying they liked your father better, it's because you haven't done much yet. That's all.
I know that.
Then stop moping and do something.
I can't!
Fine.
Let's go, Sora.
Yeah. Why stick around if he's not even gonna try? Come on, Goofy. A hesitant king will one day lose all his friends.
King Simba the Conqueror.
Worried by a silly old ghost.
Ooh, Simba, the do-nothing king.
No!
Try and stop me.
You did it! The ghost is gone!
We knew you could do it.
Hooray for Simba!
You know, I'm really lucky to have friends who'll stand by me and help me see clearly. My father wasn't so fortunate.
There you go again.
I mean, everyone here and in the Pride Land wants me to succeed. Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Pumbaa, Timon, Rafiki, Nala. You all want what's best for me. But my father always had Scar lurking behind his back, trying to cut him down. I've got to make the most of my blessings and rebuild this kingdom.
Are you gonna say it or do it?
Wait and see.
Simba! Simba, come quick! There's a bazillion ghosts of Scar haunting the Pride Lands. Everybody but Nala hightailed it out of there, and now she needs your help. Our little Simba, all grown up and finding his place in the world.
Nice try. You're coming too.
We're here!
Where's Simba?
I've come back, Nala. Get out.
Way to go, Simba!
Are you with me?
Now and forever, Your Majesty.
I don't know how happy King Mickey would be if he knew we were pledging our allegiance to another king, and I cannot get, like, off this wall. There we go. I don't know what was going on there. But I believe we're now going to be introduced to the final boss of the Pride Lands. I think this might just be one of my favorite fights in the entire game, and I'm gonna go ahead and unequip auto limit on Simba real quick, and you'll see right away why I want to do that. But look how huge this Heartless is. I think it might be a little bit clear why this might be one of my favorite Heartless in the entire series, but right off the bat, we've got to dodge attacks by jumping, and really all we got to do is spam the triangle button. If they were ever going to bring reaction commands back, I wish they would make it so you would actually have to press the triangle button at a specific time. And speaking of spamming the triangle button, that's all I'm doing right now to fend off the Groundshaker. I don't know if I mentioned that, but the name of the giant Heartless here is the Groundshaker, and he really does shake the ground with his size. Like, the first time I saw this, I was probably the most awestruck I've been in the entire series with how big this Heartless is. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a Colossus from Shadow of the Colossus, which, by the way, I would love to do for the channel. But now, here's another aspect of the fight here. Really, all you gotta do is jump up here unless you get pushed off. That's not really a huge deal, but you can only finish off the Groundshaker by jumping up there and doing a finishing blow on the thing on top. I don't even know what you would call that. Just kind of like the head is what I think of it as. But then again, we are hitting the eyes right here, so I don't know what you would actually consider the head. But now that I mention that, I think the Groundshaker is supposed to be a larger form of the Shaman / Living Bone combo, which I don't know if I mentioned. I think the first time we saw a Living Bone, which was the first Heartless we fought in the Pride Lands, I said, good thing there's not a Shaman on top of it. And by the way, we're going into another jumping over the blows that the Groundshaker is issuing here. But yeah, I think what this is supposed to be is a giant version of the Shaman riding the Living Bone, because up there's sort of a Shaman-looking thing that casts magic. So I guess that kind of lends credence to that theory, but I think one more round of combos here is going to be enough to get his HP all the way down to 1, which I don't remember if I mentioned this, you can only finish off this Heartless by going on top of it and dealing the finishing blow to what I'm going to be calling the Shaman. And I think they're probably going to allow me to do that here. Usually when he jumps all the way up in the air like that, he'll turn his head around and we can jump on top of him. Now this enemy up here, the Shaman, if that's what you want to call it, is a really strong Heartless, and it has a really strong thunder attack that you really want to dodge. But at 1 HP, 1 Blizzard is all it's going to take it out, and for that we get an HP increase and a Thunder element, which means we get Thundaga, which means we can finally finish off Atlantica once and for all.
Simba seems fine now.
Ha! The king has returned. The Pride Lands will not forget King Simba's courage, or the courage of those who fought beside him.
Do you think your quest will ever be over?
I don't know, but I think as long as the Keyblade stays with me, I'll have to keep fighting.
Ah, the struggle never ends. That is the great circle of life.
Never, ever?
The secret to victory is a strong heart. Go on, go then. Go on, get out. Yes, it is time. Your fight continues.
Till we meet again, Your Majesty.
I hope that's soon.
It will be. So long.
You know, I don't think the resolution to the Pride Lands, the second time through anyway, is as satisfying or heartwarming or anything as the other Disney Worlds, but I guess it was okay. We finished it on a good note, and we got a new episode added over there in Hollow Bastion. And speaking of Hollow Bastion, we're probably going to go back there in the next episode, because we need to go back to the 100 Acre Wood. We can finish that off now, but I think I might do the Titan Cup in the Olympus Coliseum, which we got a couple episodes back, I believe, and we do have all of the equipment necessary to beat Atlantica fully and never have to go back there again. So I think in the next episode, we're going to do all of that stuff. It's probably going to be a long episode. But as far as episodes go, this one is over. I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, and I hope to see you guys back for the next episode.